Welcome to Return to Athens. Today, America's NBC network scores rights to the 2010 Winter and 2012 Summer Games. And how's the weather? The television network is paying an incredible $2.2 billion for the rights. NBC paid a total of $3.5 billion for the previous US broadcasting rights to 2 Winter Games and 3 Summer Games, including Athens. It is this large monetary commitment by major media organisations that support the funding of an Olympic city, as well as the continued growth of the IOC. Those negotiations under former IOC President Juan Antonio Samaranch took place in secret without other networks getting a chance to bid. This time, IOC President Jacques Rogge has pledged an open process, giving everyone a chance after presenting their plans for the Games to the IOC.
This is the end of a long process of the IOC. You know that I wanted to change the system into one that would not be unilateral. Although we are very happy with the NBC signature of '95, which has been extremely beneficial for the IOC and the Olympic movement, especially in this troubled time where economy is going down. But I thought that the future would be a system that would be open, transparent, fair for everyone, and where everyone would be competing against each other.
CBS pulled out of the bidding because of uncertainty on the host city.
Had excellent presentations by the 3 bidders. They were, of course, different from each other because of the culture and the organization of the 3 companies. But in all, we felt a great support and a great love for the Olympic Games. It's not going to be an easy task. That's okay.
Vancouver, Salzburg in Austria and South Korea's Pyeongchang are bidding to host the 2010 Winter Olympics.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
The decision on the 2012 Summer Olympic host city will be made in 2005. Moscow, Paris, London, Madrid, New York, Havana, as well as the city of Leipzig have all launched official bids. On to our Games fact. In the city of Athens, the average daily maximum temperature in the month of August is 31 degrees. With temperatures known to be as high as 41 degrees. The overnight temperature usually drops to a pleasant 22 degrees. So there is some concern with the Games being held in August, conditions will be too hot for both competitors and spectators alike. In fact, with daily temperatures likely to be about 37 degrees, many could be tempted to just stay at the beach. But the Deputy Director of the Hellenic National Meteorological Service, George Sakalarides, says the heat should really not be a concern.
Yeah, of course, there are some possibilities. I mean, for the weather to be hotter than in their country. I don't know where the athletes they come from. If they come from Europe, of course, it's going to be much more hotter than their own country. But I believe that due to the fact that the Olympic Games will take place late in the afternoon, so there are not going to be so great problems, I mean, even if we have these heat waves.
And while we can only talk about the weather, something the organisers can do something about is Athens traffic. The city's traffic is notorious, with thousands of cars clogging the streets. To try and combat this, Athens authorities are undertaking a huge investment in both public transport and road building. So remember to keep watching Return to Athens as we bring you the latest in the behind-the-scenes news and views in the lead-up to Athens 2004.